I've got to give a Saints plug in this conversation. There is nothing in the time since that has caused spirits to soar like this year's Saints. I mean, everybody, really, New Orleans is the city that South Mississippi does. It's our city. It's the place we go to, and you come to play and be a part of our world in South Mississippi. So there's a lot of social and cultural intercourse between the two places. But there has been a lot of anguish in our part of the world, as you would know. People have truly, truly suffered physically and psychologically and economically. And so it's just the succession of difficulties. And the one thing that seems to have taken it away, and I would say that in both places, to my certain knowledge, mental illness has gone off the charts, as you can imagine that it would. When you compound all the problems that we've described, if you've lost everything you had, well, in the beginning you can say, well, I can deal with that because I'm alive. But then I can't rebuild because there are insurance difficulties that I can't overcome. I can't afford to do that. And then I don't have a job, and there's no prospect of a job. And just when we had plans to rebuild businesses and so forth, then the economic condition hit, the recession hit. And so we're not going to be able, the prospect of jobs that we thought existed no longer exists. Then came the Saints, and everybody, talking about a uniting force in the Gulf Coast region, but I would say especially between New Orleans and South Louisiana and South Mississippi, has been the success of that team. So you could literally see the twinkle in people's eyes come back, the sort of a lift in their step, and a sense of swagger that we had perhaps lost a little bit of over a period of time. So that has been a respite for conditions that we would not want to spend too much time talking about, but that have been real in our part of the world.